The weekend is almost over and tomorrow we're gonna go back to work, go back to school, but first things first, it is time for a Sunday Q&A. Hello everyone, it is Reverse and welcome back to my channel for the Sunday Q&A. I'm really happy that you guys are tuning in to join me in this epic conquest of answering questions or something like that. Anyway, let's jump in. The first question from Mr. You bad boy. Okay, I did that purposely, obviously, but he's first. Congratulations, I expect a lot of blue shell comments on his little thing here. Let's move on to the next one. My mothers, how many questions did you answer? One. One. Right now. Like, this is the first one. I should have probably, leave this in the end. So, how about we get back to this one in the end? Yeah. Okay. First real question. Actually, a combined question from Bajan Dutchman 123 and Is It Forest, and they're asking me if I play some games. First one being Call of Duty, the second one being Clash of Clans, and can you do a video of it, or can you make a video of it? I play neither. I used to play them both, so I quit both of them and I moved on to different games. You know, the thing with Clash of Clans is I kinda feel it's a little bit repetitive of a game that I used to play, which I covered in my older Q&A, but it's called Backyard Monsters, and it's kind of, the concept is the same. I know Clash of Clans is a little bit more diverse and everything and all that good stuff. You got guilds and all that great stuff, but the thing is, it's something that I've played already in the past, so maybe I'll get back into it. Maybe I'll get back into it. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, for now not. And for Call of Duty, it is just not my type of thing. I don't like FPS all that much, so I apologize for that. Next one comes from Luke from Morik, and he's saying, what's your opinion about the raid boss? Does it end with the wind raid boss, or do you think there's going to be more epic raid boss with two elements combined? And you know, all of the epic raid boss up to this point only had one element, like fire, earth, spirit, and air, and now you're gonna have water, or water's already been, but now you're gonna have earth. And he's wondering if there's going to be combined or if it's going to stop. And honestly, if you read the patch notes, they actually made an improvement towards the epic raid boss, so it wouldn't really make a lot of sense to go ahead and stop that. So Greece not the type of company to actually shut that down. The epic raid boss events are definitely going to be continuing, and yes, I feel that they are going to be combining elements now as well, and I believe that's going to be exciting for the community. Skycry is asking me, how did you get your first epic armor, and what's the easiest way to get one? Please answer. If you check out this episode in the screen right now, there will also be a link in the video description. You guys can see my screaming reaction to the Blazeborn Vanguard, because that was the first epic that I got. It was totally unexpected. It was somehow 3 times the charm, got me the Blazeborn Vanguard, and I was very happy with getting it. So at that time, it was a great deal to me. It was also 3 months in playing Knights of Dragons, something like that. When I got it, it was level 70 at the time, so I was really quite excited to get that one. So, Edgar Velasquez is asking me, what's your favorite sports? Do you have one? Yeah, I actually do. I actually have a lot of admiration for tennis players, because it seems like such a hard sport to do, and I find it incredible to watch, because these people always go through these intense, harsh trainings, and I have nothing but to admire them for the way they do things. So yeah, if there's a favorite sport I would actually like to do myself, it would be tennis, which might be unexpected, because sometimes I actually do talk about soccer. So I suppose soccer is the best second sport in my book. But what about curling? Curling, man. Let me talk about that for a sec. Curling. So the other day, my friend told me that he started playing curling. And I was like, curling? Hold up. Isn't that sport in which you grab a broomstick and brush the floor? So this little I don't even know what it is, this puck or something like that moves faster towards the goal and you hit a target or something like that? I mean, I cannot really call it a sport now, can I? Or am I wrong? It's even on the Olympics. So that just doesn't make a lot of sense. Same thing with other things being called sports, but let's not really get too much into that. Okay, next question comes from GamerMonkey243, because 1 to 242 were all taken. He's asking me, are you going to make another account for YouTube and play other games there? And the answer to that question is gonna be no, because my channel is already meant to be a diverse channel. If there is literally a game that really blows up and you guys really want me to make a separate channel for that, I might do it, but I'm not the biggest fan of doing that because I don't like dividing my audience. I feel that the people watching my channel should take the channel for what it is and should just accept the fact that I'm playing separate games. So that's just what I experienced. I also noticed that if you make different channels, it is going to be affecting the way you're making your videos as well, because you're going to make your videos specifically for one audience and other videos specifically for a different audience. So it's kind of like I want to stay myself in every single video that I do, and I feel that I should just keep one channel ongoing just for the sake of that. So yeah. Do you have a GF? Do you have a girlfriend? Don't really want to go too much in depth with that, but no, I'm single. So ladies, who do you support in football or soccer for some of you guys? And who do you want to win the Champions League? Well, I actually am a really huge fan of consistency and like a beastly team, and I would have to say Bayern München, because they're really boss team, really strong and good consistent players, and they've been winning like from time to time. So yeah, my bet is gonna go to them if they're gonna be participating. I haven't really been following them, so yeah, I'm pretty bad for that, but Bayern München on that one. Next one comes from Thomas Mama. Holy moly, Chris Sensen. I think that's like a Scandinavian name, like Swedish or Norwegian or Danish or not Finnish. That's one thing that I know. Anyway, he's asking me, when did you start making YouTube videos? Right here on this channel. In this day, this is the very first video that I've ever uploaded to YouTube on Reversal K&D. Before Reversal K&D, like 3 years prior to that, I actually used to have a Let's Playing channel called Genetic LPs, and I'll drop a link and everything in the video description as well, but you guys can go ahead and check it out if you want to. I used to play games like, I actually like got really big into this game called Swords and Posu. I was like the #1 player on the game, and people actually asked me a lot of tips, the same way as Knights and Dragons really. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna make a video providing tips towards people, and that took off, and I was like, hey, this is actually quite fun, so let's do other games as well. So I took on The Legend of Zelda, Wario, did some Fire Emblem, so that's how it all started. But then I took a break because my girlfriend at the time really hated me doing Let's Play, so I just dropped YouTube because I only had like 300 subscribers anyway, so it didn't really matter all that much. And they were mostly my friends who didn't really watch, if you can watch the viewers on that channel. So yeah, that's how it started, guys. Reverso, what do you want to be added to Knights and Dragons and a special thing? That's a question from Flaming Torchic YouTube. And basically, you know, I just want something to be added in a game that makes the game less boring, that gives the game a purpose of actually logging onto the game. And the biggest thing that I believe that the game needs are daily quests. Like daily quests that are returning every single day, that you actually have a little bit more fun playing the game, have an actual purpose. And I believe that Greek could do us a huge favor by looking at different games online, MMOs or stuff like that, to actually get some ideas from there about how they manage their games. So that way they can give us a feeling that, you know, they're actually spending time and effort into Knights and Dragons other than just new epic boss events. But let's get fair here. This gets a little bit boring after a while. And I've been playing the game and I'm starting to kind of feel that, you know, it's always the same. And epic raid boss events, it was fun from the beginning, but it's just like, it doesn't necessarily give me the purpose of logging in every single day. You know, I log in day after every other day, but if I have to make a video, or if I make a video on a certain subject, I log in every single day. So yeah, that's just how I feel about that. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Leave it in the comments below. Next question from K&D Lucky. He's asking me, if you had a line like this, where would you put how much you play Knights and Dragons? And this is on your free time, not when you're on the school on the job. And I would put it at that is a really tough question because it's just playing, right? So I'm only really playing Knights and Dragons when it comes down to like the guild events and the epic boss. And other than that, I'm not really doing anything on the game. So I'm gonna have to put it at like 10 to 20% of my free time. Not even that really, because yeah, I have a lot of free time. Neon 50,000 is saying, what rarity of armor did you have when you beat an epic boss for the first time? And what level were your armors at the time? So for that, I would really recommend you go to this video, because episode number 5 in my entire YouTube channel was me defeating Glacius for the first time. And Glacius was also, like, when I started off my YouTube channel, it was like a channel from scratch. And I defeated Glacius as the first epic boss in there, and that was also the first epic boss that I've seen on that new account. I actually got hacked, which was really stupid. I don't even know how that worked. I think it was with binding and stuff that didn't really work out in my favor, but anyway, I had like 1 stars, like the big 4, and I had a Flame Hunter's Garb, which I got from a Dark Prince chest. Anyway, check out the very first like 5 episodes in my YouTube channel, and you get to see them, how I did that, because it's really not that hard. And I did it with gems because I did video offers, and I believe everybody in their very first week of playing Knights of Dragons are able to actually, you know, make sure that they can defeat the epic boss in the very first week. How many questions did you answer? I think it was like 14 now. My mother's 14, 15 with this. I'm not sure. I think 15 or 13 or 4. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be it for this Q&A. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys want me to do more Q&A, remember to hit that like button. I'm not going to be setting any deadlines, but if I see that you guys are genuinely interested in something like that, and you guys throwing some questions and stuff like that, I will be doing it on a more frequent basis, like at least once a month. And I feel it's gonna be a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun answering these questions, so yeah. That's going to be it for now. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure that if you guys like this video to boom, give it a thumbs up. This has been Reversal for my channel. I'm going to be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm also available on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook and other social media links. Links in the video description, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for your daily doses of reversalness. Is that even a word?